sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Carolina sideline, it's their head coach, Dave Canales. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. You're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Ray McLeod, deep to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Derek Brown getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. On second down, here's Penix. Taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. We'll try to run for it.
Michael Penix on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag backed by the kicker. It may very well give him new life. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Penix now off the bootleg. He's got his tight end, Cotoriano. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons.
They'll go play action now with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Running here with Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Another run here for Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture of where are the holes in the coverage, where are the one-on-one matchups that I like, and let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Little play action with Young. He'll find his tight ends. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Young hands it to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
On the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man. Teteron McMillan. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A run with Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Young. He'll step up and run this. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Hubbard. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Yes! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
That's good. Panthers, 1st down.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Tremble comes in motion.
And 9 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On 4th down, here comes Matthew Wright for the Panthers field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Wright's kick is good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take
Here
over
comes the
first
Atlanta
and 10.
offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We're going to go play action with Penix. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
21-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First down and goal to
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10.
The score, Falcons 14, Panthers 10. Bradley
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Panthers first
In
down.
motion comes the tight end, Evans.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. On the bootleg, it's Young. First down throw there is incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up second down. And
Throwing is Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. David Onyemata getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 17. Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the gun, it's Pennis. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
27-yard line.
From the gun, here is Pennis. In trouble, and down he goes. Derek Brown. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the second time. Short field.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. It's a zone read given to Hubbard. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast, and these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators. Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback to know, should I give it or should I pull it?
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third.
They'll throw here on third and short. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal. And
They'll send their tight end left. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Now right to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for first and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Roseboom
1 yard gain.
there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Now Penix.
The second down pass. Derek Brown on the stop. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Exiting the pocket right. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
A gain of 3.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Second and 11. Here's Young. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover, they retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
In formation for Carolina.
McLeod to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Headed left, buying time.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 36-yard line.
On second down, here's Penix. And that ball incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
To throw is Penix. He takes off.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Left side in the hands of London. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. One final throw before the break. Now he'll run it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Over the middle, caught by London. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Open man down the field. It's McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Who able to add the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Panthers first down.
to Hubbard. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down, Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 15. First down.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7.
Second and 7.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. A second down throw for Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. David Onyemata. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Going now, Penix on 1st down. Right side, catch made by McLeod.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Panthers' 37-yard line.
And here's Bijan. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Here's Coop for the extra point. Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
Falcons 28, Panthers
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Ligon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Walker in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. On 2nd down, Young. That one called in the side by McMillan. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Young.
1st down. Carolina.
That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant.
Young's pass.
He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 44.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Tremble comes in motion. Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
4 yards. That's good for Panthers. First down.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw, Young. He'll try to run for it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. They forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Corton on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
41-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 37-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. James Pierce in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Now Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Young. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Panicks now off the bootleg. He'll step up and run, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Sanders. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the defense is going to take their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up second
From the
and
32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Off he goes. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact, does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They'll drop to throw. He'll run again. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him will wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On is Coop for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 12. And the Panther first
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. This is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. His tight end Tremble over the middle.
Young's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A ball deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's another Panthers first down.
They spike it with 7 seconds left on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Young. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
Incomplete.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
Yards to go.
Here we go. One final play. He's got it at about the 8. brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.